Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. So they said, you change. You not the same no more. You moving different. You thinking different. You talking different, right? You starting to drop some weight. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, they notice something different about you. They starting to get a little uncomfortable. They starting to get anxious because they see you making moves out here. Guys, listen, that's not a bad thing. Don't feel bad because you making moves and you're growing. Growing is, you're going to go through some discomfort when you're growing. I want to give y'all an example. Well, not an example. It was actually part of my story. Growing up, I grew up in the hood, y'all. You know, I used to go to the candy lady almost every day. Me and my cousin, we used to play football in the middle of the street, soccer in the middle of the street, all kind of stuff in the middle of the street. You know, we used to just talk a certain way. But then as I got older, I found myself moving out to Buckhead, Atlanta, training people, you know, and you know, a lot of people where I come from, everybody black out there where I come from in the hood. And so in Buckhead, that's where the money at when it comes. And there's black people out here too, but people are a lot more articulate when we speak. You know, we speak with a little bit more. We speak a little bit more proper, right? And when I would go back home, people would be like, "Quez, that was my fam called me. They called me Quez. Quez, why you talking like a white person? Why you talking all proper? Why you doing all that? You think you better than everybody now, huh?" And I was shocked because I'm like, damn, I thought that y'all would be happy for me. You know, I'm actually making some moves now. I'm not broke no more. I'm getting better. I'm trying to do better instead of being out here robbing folks, breaking into houses, doing all kind of craziness. And I was just shocked, you know. And the truth is, I wasn't going backwards. Oh hell no, I was not going backwards. You know, some people, they get charged up and driven off of the goals, off of what they want to accomplish, right? But then other people, they get charged up and driven off of the consequences. I'm one of them consequences motherfuckers. I didn't want to go broke. I was like, I hated being broke. I hated not having money to go on dates. I hated not having money to, you know, pay for gas. I got to look at the price of gas. I can't even remember the last time I looked at what the price for gas was. I don't even know what it is right now. But at that time back then, I didn't like that. That was very uncomfortable for me. And so I was like, you're damn right I'm changing. And so throughout your journey, you're going to change. Your mindset is going to change. Your habits are going to change. The way you think is going to change. The way you think about money is going to change. The way you think about food is going to change. Like back when I first started, you know, trying to get my body all lean, cut up, ripped up, sexy like it is right now, you know, I used to always just think about food as, man, I need to drop some body fat and build some muscle. That's all I used to think about. But now, your boy think a little differently. I'm like, boy, I got to eat right because I want to be around. I got to have some energy. I got to be able to give y'all this game. And to be able to give y'all this game with my charisma, I got to eat right. Your boy got to feel good. Yeah, I got to feel good. But if you don't eat well, you won't feel well. Write that one down. If you don't eat well, you will not feel well. Guys, some of y'all, you going through where you don't feel well. You're tired all the time. You're going through chronic fatigue. You damn right you're going to be depressed. You dang right it's going to be easy for you to fall into a depression because you're not eating well. You want to look good in your clothes. You want to feel proud about how you look when you look in the mirror, when you put your clothes on, when you reach in the closet. You got to change up what you're doing. What you used to do back then is going to be different from what you have to do now. You got to get your ass in the gym and lift them weights. Yeah, y'all be hearing me say it all the time. You got to make dates with the weights. Yeah, all these guys out here, shit, man, boy, I just want me a dime. I want me a dime. Man, I just want my girl, man, my girl lose a little bit of weight, but I'll be happy, man, I'll be happy. Well, why don't your ass start working out? If you start working out, maybe she'll start working out. I see it all the time with my coaching clients. They start working out, they start losing weight, and then they be like, man, one of my coaching clients, Trevor, I think Trevor dropped like 25 pounds in 3 months working with your boy. And when Trevor dropped the 25 pounds, his wife started working out too. And when his wife started working out, she dropped 10 pounds. And I'm like, damn, you see what happens? You got to be a leader though. If you not going to lead by example, your people ain't going to change. And here's something else that I learned. We condition people to communicate with us based on how we communicate with ourselves, how we show up for ourselves. And so if your standard of communicating with yourself is always negative, then you're always going to have people who talk to you negative. Your family, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. Yeah, they go talk to your ass negative too, because life is a mirror. If you're always negative, they ain't gonna treat you the same way. But if you change, and you change for the better, you start taking care of yourself, you start getting healthy, you start looking better, you start moving with a little bit more pep in your step, people go notice that. And they go see that, Darrell's starting to respect himself a little bit more. Boy, Darrell dropping that weight. Oh, he getting serious. They see you drop 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, they start respecting you a little bit more. And like, oh, he's serious. This ain't just he just trying it out type shit. Yeah, I'll be hearing folks always be trying to reach out to me. Hey, coach, I'm ready to try your program out. No, hell, you ain't. You ain't trying nothing of mine's out. You either in or you not. Ain't no trying. You either committed or you not. That's the only way. All these trying, I'm gonna try it out, motherfuckers, they never succeed. They go from program to program, to diet to diet to diet, to supplement to supplement, and they never get nowhere. They end right back up where they started. So you gotta be all in, man. And so people see that about you too. Your friends, your family, they see you keep trying shit. They see you keep bouncing from thing to thing, and every other month or year, you doing something different. They see it. And so you damn right they ain't gonna respect you, because they just see you bouncing around. They got at some point, they got to see you finish. At some point, they got to see you finish and win. Because if they never see that, how they gonna take you serious? We got to go through that period of the grind. I went through the period of the grind where everybody would see me doing the in-person training and trying to do the online coaching, trying to get it going. You know, I was in motion, but it wasn't thriving like it is now. And people they didn't know if they needed to take me serious or not. You know what I'm saying? My dad, my parents, my friend, they like, is he actually doing something? Is he not? And I pull up in a Corvette, they like, damn. He must be doing something right. I don't know what, but he got to do something right. You can't just go up to the Chevy dealership and get no Corvette if you ain't doing something right. And so, you know, they start to see the fruits of your labor. And so for you, they start to see you dropping weight. They start to see you walking with better posture. They start to see your arms and your stomach going down. You losing that big old ass stomach. You don't look pregnant no more. They're like, oh, well, it's time to start taking him serious now. It's time to start taking her serious now, because the proof is in the pudding. See, some of y'all, you doing so much, but you not, results speak. If I didn't have no client testimonials on my page, y'all be like, damn, he give out some good content, but what are before and after photos? I don't see nobody talking about them. I don't see no results speak. And so either you go be trying shit your whole life and never get the results. That's like the worst if you got kids too. Because now you're telling your kids you could try your whole life and never succeed. Like, that don't make it look sexy to want to do it. At some point, you got to want to win. You gotta want to win so bad. You got to almost feel like you suffocating that you want to win. You got to be like, I got to have like, it was a certain point in time when this Corvette came out back in 2020, like right around like the whole COVID time period when it was, coming to an end. I got to a point where I was like, I'm not going backwards, And it was like it was pressure built up inside of me to the point where I was like, I gotta pull up. When I'm pulling up to the family events, I'm pulling up. When I pull up to the gym, I'm pulling up. That's just me. You ain't gotta be no car guy, but that was just me. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you. You might be a suit and tie type person. You might love to wear certain types of clothes. So you want to step up. Step up then. You know what I'm saying? And so that requires you changing. It requires you changing your thinking, because when you change the way you think, that's going to change the way you start feeling about yourself. You're going to start communicating with yourself different. Then once you feel differently, now you can empower yourself to go to the gym. Now you can empower yourself to eat the way you're supposed to eat. Some of y'all, you got family, you got kids. You can't even empower them to do the things they need to do because you don't know how to do it for yourself. You got to do it for yourself. The way you think affects the way you feel. Once you feel better, now you can start doing better. Why y'all think I give y'all so much game? And I'm not always talking about workout diet stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's about the way you think. If you don't think well, you ain't gonna feel well. Then if you don't eat well, you ain't gonna feel well. Then if you're not moving, you damn sure ain't gonna feel well. No wonder folks be all depressed out this motherfucker and having heart disease and heart attack, because they not doing it. Like, it's simple. I'm not saying it's easy, but you gotta start paying attention to these things, man, if you want change. If you really want change. Some of y'all say y'all want it, but do you really want it? Do you want it so bad to where you start to feel like it's pressure built up? I gotta have this. I work so hard, man. I'm too old not to be able to have this. I put so much time and energy into life, and I've given so much to other people. I deserve to have this. I deserve to be able to feel proud about the way I look. Especially you 30 plus years old, in your 40s, in your 50s. Come on. If you go through the pain, like my boy Eric Thomas say, get a reward for the pain you go through. Get a reward for it. You just go keep on going through life with pain your whole life, trauma, because of your weight and health, and feeling self-conscious about your appearance, then having high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. Yeah. Or you can go through the other pain, the pain of discipline. Either way, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Either way, you're going to have to pay the cost, baby. You either pay the cost of shit getting worse, not a hand, and watching your family look at you and just be like, damn, just so much potential just wasted. Or you going to be like, man, if I'm going to go through this pain, man, let me just go through the pain of discipline. Let me just go ahead and do it even if I don't feel like doing it. Fuck it. It's going to be painful either way. Let me just do it. At least I feel proud of myself. At least my family will be proud of me. At least I can clap for myself. Even if nobody else clap for me, at least I can clap for myself because I'm being disciplined. Because I love me some me. Anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. Just know, even if they say you change, you're damn right you change. You change for the better. Alright? Yeah. And so you found the podcast helpful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Lose the Big Ass Stomach Podcast. And also, if you found this episode helpful, drop your boy a 5-star rating, man. That's how we grow the channel, baby. That's how we grow the channel. All right. Hopefully, y'all found it helpful, and share the podcast out, man. We got to grow this movement, baby. We got to grow the movement now. Come on now. All right, y'all. We out.